Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all are you well and fantastic. First I will say this is Mokadish Education. Mokadish Education always try to give you new thoughts and new ideas. And these are ideas will work on you, on me also. That's why I say you have to do practice regularly English language. Anything also you have to do practice. Now also today I will share with you some secrets of work. Some secrets of work now. These are secrets declared in my mind. What first I try to speak another things, but I want to share. These are secret things. What is happening in my mind? Mind also. If work like this, some of work, some dreams. We think uh, we think some of dreams and if what I want to be, what I want to be, what you want to be, what he wants to be. If I say some of body, some of person will say to you, sir. If I say what you want to be, some of students say to me, I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I want to be job creator. If some of someone says uh, these words, if someone says these words, what will be this answer? Now you think, and okay, now when we get some job, this way very easy. Because of that, this way very easy because uh, mm, we we cannot think nothing. We we have to do think nothing. We have to do think nothing. uh, like that's why we get job, because I will work for them. What they will say, this type of work I will do, because this work is very easy. Easy means I want to get job. This was also easy because if I get in this office job, they will pay some money, they will give some money. Okay, this money is important for me. I will spend, I will stay, I will pay and stay with this money very comfortably. These are words I will say to again. They will give me money, and they will give me salary. This salary, um, live this salary, with this salary to live very comfortably, and I can live with this salary. So these are things nowadays. Simple. I say it's a simple sentence you can say. Now today also I will say with this sentence how do you make how you make contraction, and what is contraction. Also I'm also getting puzzled with these sentences. What I will say, these are sentences means when you will say to other person, listen to, you have to listen. If I say to the other person, you have to listen for others carefully. But what things, and also getting job. If I do job, if I get job, and someone will say to me, you have to do this work, and you have to do this work only. You don't do another work. You don't need to other work. And if I say to now, this work for me, and that's why I want to do this work. And if you don't want to get job, what will happen? Now so I am thinking with this thing, then these important things come important things will come to you. You have to think. Without thinking, you cannot do nothing. So if you want to create job, if you want to create the simple words, but it is very it is very difficult work. If it is very difficult work, you are also thinking like me, not. And some of people in our India's country, and they always try to get job, but they have no any idea, and which are work will profit. They will think. In our surrounding life also, so many kinds of people, all time they think simple things. But if I can make some house, and this house is uh, will be for fantastic for me. But why I want to do like others people? Why I want to do like 5 floors building? I don't want this. So like also they do not go to school. They they don't go to school. Always try to tease other person, and in their life so many uh, problem and struggle and obstacles will come. So that's why they do not go to school. Like also I am also using this contraction words all time. So now also before I couldn't speak, before I couldn't know these types of sentences, like this type of sentences, which are sentences important for you, and some sentences will create problem and obstacles, and some of things. So my dear friends, if you want to get job, if you want to get job, if you want to job creator, what will be two types of things you have to do think. uh, so now I will share with you. I even okay now also, when I was young, then I said to my teacher, I always would say, not I always would say to my teacher, I have come here for learning. I didn't get job. I don't like job. Because of that, job is very dangerous. Job things will kill your mindset and happiness, and yeah. So what? No. Okay. Mindset and happiness, job things will kill you. Your time, your happiness, your destination, your goals, everything. Job things. Because of that, you cannot live from this job. If you leave, you cannot get again. Because of that, in our India, so many crisis all time. We feel crisis of money, and we cannot live without money. But which are people, they they want to create money. That's why they are so very difficult situation they have to cross, and then after money will come in our uh, in our pocket, and also what is wallet. So money will come to you. How money will come to you? But you didn't think, I'll say, about this. First, I'm also thinking with this problem, which are problem uh, going on surrounding life, which are problem going on surrounding life. Today also, I'm making video, but my brain doesn't work properly. That's why I'm feeling very pressure. But no, my dear friends. Okay, now I am not uh, getting feel good because of that today, and yesterday something happened wrong with me, and some things if some of people, and I'll say, though a tongue has no bone, but it is so strong enough it break a heart. A tongue has no bone. Now if I say these words, a tongue has no bone, a tongue has no bone, it is so strong enough break a heart. So these words is very dangerous things. What we are thinking, what I want to do in my life. These are things very important. One of my also like in our childhood friend, or not a childhood friend, I was like 8 or 10 years old. Then we would play together. Some of friends. I listened yesterday. He was dead by some heart attack. Like his was 45 or 46. He died. So this is then I shocked very for him, and what happened, and why he's dead. But he did some lots of things, negative things. But this also has some stories, and now I will share with you this his story. What happened when we were um, neighbor. It means neighbor friends, neighbor in the like our society. We were a group of friends. We were a group of friends. Some of 2 or 3 friends they died. Okay, and what these things is very worriness creates. These things is very sad, and what he would do. Now I will describe. Okay, now some of things because of his activities, his all our activities working in my mind, remembering in my mind, and what can I do? These are words I will share. These are words if I share with you, these are sentences will remove from my mind. I think also thinking, and some of the people said thinking is very difficult because of that English language. Without thinking, which are sentences going on into your mind. These are sentences very very important if you wanted to try. Nobody listen to you, but in our brain all time something's working, all times working, all times working, uh, every moment, every moment some of situation will attack to us, some of happens attack to us. But if you can speak, if you can speak these are words, and our mind and brain will some relief. Then our brain and our mind um, uh, you will get some relief. That's why I am sharing to you. Okay, now let's start this story. One of this he didn't complete like this his 10th. I think also he just completed his 10th. And then who was one of God, he would love to her, and they are married after, like also when I was in college. But he married to her, and after some of days later he start to some business with other friends like this TB CD. uh, then this time that time CD TB, and they are open some business with the sharing. But some of days, and he noticed some of facts and how they start these are business, and he thought, if I do this business separately, it will be very nice. And he thought and thinks. Then he started um, in our in my shop, in our shop. He took rently some of shop, and also, and he started like he started his business. And well, I also think and his business going well, his business going up well. And some of like this in a year, or between 1 or 2 year, he progress his he progress with his business. But some days later, sometimes what he do, what he would do. Now also secret I will share with you. Some of and he noticed some then which company like this Rimpan TV company just launched in our market, and he also took a dealership for this company, Rimpan company. And I also bought one of TV from him. And also this TV also now also going on running on this TV. And this TV I sold this TV my uncle house. Then also I saw, and when I go their house, I saw this TV was running well. So then he started his business, and his business also going on fantastic. Then some of few months later, what he did, what is it like of I'm saying to you his story. And he also he had bought one of car. This car was red color, Maruti Alto he had bought. And some of he had bought one of dogs. He always come in front of my gate, and he stand like also I bought this car, I bought this like a dog. But then we think he also doing some good job. That's why his earning money is good, and he is doing job all time. Now also we think. And when I would go their house, when I would go and would go near him, and to him would go to him, then we think I think very simple person. And he thought means he thought so we are very simple and small person. Okay, no matter. And because of that time I was just learning in my college, art college. I was learning. This is that time my learning time. But what I say to him, only these things he one of this TV I sold, not I bought from him. This is important. Then I also married when I was in college. Then I didn't think about and so many people said to me many things. But this is my boriness. Some of boriness start from my. And now I thought, and also he died. And why not? I speak with him. This is things also now. And then he there, and he felt some of crisis, and some of crisis of money. But then we listen to him these things also. And what he would do, he like what he would do. Some of he would buy some of bike bike uh, bike in installment. He would buy some bike in installment, and bank also given to him. But after After buying this bike, after 2 months later, he would sell this bike, resell. He would resell this bike in market, but like this, he would give them 20,000 or 25,000 rupees. Then he would sell this bike 50 or 60,000, and also genuinely rate this bike was 75,000. So he would sell this market on 60,000. So that's a process also. He is thinking, and I am doing well, and because of that I am investing money. With this money I am investing, and I am creating business. And he also would invest. He would invest in his TV's showroom, and then after some of two showroom also he opened. He opened two showroom, and one of store one of one of like one of showroom. He would sit, which shop was in our house. So one of showroom would sit his brother-in-law, and also we also had seen he given to his brother-in-law one of bike, and with this bike he would go here and there. But we think, oh, now his business going on well, that's why he's doing. And after some of 1 years later, 1 year later, we could hear these things is very dangerous things. And some of person they are here, some of bank also he they are thought one of things. These things is very, we don't, we didn't know these things because of his father, mother, they all were they thought if I would sell my house, their activities is going on. These are all negative things, but he didn't understand what I am doing. And he only the person who knows, who knew, only the person who knew these things all time. I am doing some wrong. That's why here they are planning, and they would sell their house. They also get some loan with this some owner like this. What's this? Own house. They also got loan from the bank, some with this own house property, they get loan. So but after few months later we listened, he would go Calcutta, and some person who are and which are these things is very nice and interesting. Then who was doing well business, and that's why some of person also gave to him some money. But then when they are all understand, he would go, he would leave in their own house. Yeah, they would go to Calcutta. But what happened? Then there are all this person, they attack to him. Now also how many person from how many person he took money, then we would have understand. We would have understand. Then like this some of person he said, I will beat you if you, I will beat you if you didn't if you don't give me my money. Some person who was like this 5 or 6 person, they are added to him. But some days later, and he flied. He flied, and he went to Kolkata. And then there in this house, their mother and father also, they would leave their house. But some of days later, they also would go they would leave their house. And these things is very dangerous and difficult. And their house now also bank like this in what is this bank capture bank capture their house, and what they will do. And this story also like and after now also, when I was like 2010 or 12, this incident was. But now I am then I was just I completed my my scholarship this 10 or 2010 or 2011. And what happened this incident. Now also we forget him, and he also he divorced his first wife, then after he married to Kolkata one of girl. And I think also he had a son like one of two, it may be, but I don't know. And like also I completed my topics here also one. So my dear friends, what now I am getting relief. I am getting relief. Why? I remember these words. Because of that, these are words we say. You cannot explain this happen. You cannot say. You cannot say to others person. And this is deeply, deeply, deeply work in our mind. Because of that, we don't. I don't revenge them. I don't against them. Because of that, if you can say these are words in your inner things, inner feelings, you can share only this English language. Now also I am practicing. That's why I am sharing to you what happened. But some of her story, and who are who are person, they do their work good, if I can say their good work. And why not? And who are person neglect to me, and who are person and neglected by them. Why? Because of that, there is a reason. Who are person always they try to show up. They always try to show up their like gravity, and their power. They always show up to us. But it is not good. It is not good. You have to do change your mindset now. And also I am also thinking about him, and what he did, what he did with us. But his what I did not agree with his thoughts, because of some of time he would say to us many things, how I build up my business. You can do, you can invest. But then I would say to him, I have no money. How can I improve, and how can I do this business? I have no money. Only I have my house. So my dear friends, you can share with your thoughts, ideas every time. You can think with these ideas. With this is only this idea. Your own things, your own relative things. Today also, one thing also I want to share with you. Then no, first I will finish this incident. Then after I will say with my own thoughts on relatives. And some of people say you don't. Why you don't say everything you can say with what's going on in your mind, with in your things? Why not? If you have some of things, if you have, but these are things always declared in our mind. These are things destined to us. Because of they also did something good things with us. But after then when they always try to pinch us, they try to pinch us. Because of that, I am saying to you on my way. That's why I am created this YouTube channel. And this channel also That's why I say mock artist education. Which are things you can say. These are things like this. Your own incident you can share with you. And if you, I'm also thinking. Then some of people said thinking is very difficult. Yes, thinking is not difficult. You have to practice. uh, you have to do practice with your inner think, with your inner think. Some of, if I write, had if I had written a story, what would happen with this incident? Then also some of this writer Rabindranath Tagore and some of writers, many writer, and how they get these idea, and how they would write their poem, but we couldn't understand. But this is things, this is incidents. If you can think, if you can say, if you can say these are inner things, and I think also you can get some relief. So now I am also relief, because if I couldn't if I couldn't speak with this topic is, that's why I said to you before. Now some of incident, we get pressure. Some of incident makes, some of incident make up pressure to me. Some of incidents make up some of incidents creating pressurize and pressure. That's why I am trying to say. But what will happen? Nobody will say nothing. Nobody will say anything. But it is your own things. You can say these are words. Okay. Now another thing is like and what happened now also. I said to my wife yesterday, now you listen what happened and why he died. Why he died? Because he lived his life. He lived his life before 20 years. And before 20 years already he had done everything what he would do, what he wanted to do, what he wanted to do, which are things, and which are things he didn't do. He didn't do, which are things, everything he would have done. Because of that, his life also, his life, uh, oh, if life was not long, that's why he died. Now also, now some of feelings uh, when he had gone to like Calcutta, then there he always felt some negative things, and some of negative things always declared to him, and what he did. Like also he couldn't explain to others person. He couldn't say never. Now also I am getting good, and why not I met, why not I want to meet my childhood friends. Like also when I would go, when I if I would have gone, if I would have gone America, and then what would happen? Then there come from America, if I get, so if I would have got, would have if I would have gotten so lots of money. Now also I am become rich person. Then now then time we feel some good feelings, and we would go like our friend's house. Now also you can see my my things. You can understand what I did. But these are happiness also. Now also I am doing I am enjoying, I am sharing with you, and how much money how much money you have, how much money I have. But it is not the good way, my dear friends. All time you have to do you have to do, try to live normally. All time you don't show up what you are doing. Okay, no matter your time, it will take time, but who are people, they always try to good things, and that's why they have to take some long time, and long time process is uh, long time process is very hard, very tough. Long time process is very tough. Then okay, now these are things also I always try to speak to would happen, I would that. Then these are things, some things also, these are things very dangerous. That's why I say thinking is very difficult. Which are things you want to do, share now, my dear friends. That's why I say these are words you can say. Always try to speak own your things. Now also one thing also I am thinking about these things is a very very what is it? These things creators, these things creators some this not this, these are this type of incidents, this type of incidents all time, they create some sadness, worriness. Sadness one thing, and worriness, sadness, worriness, and what things, another things, he always right, okay, worriness. These things create us some worriness, but we do not understand these things. We do not understand how I can explain these words. Now also some of people said people will throw stones at you, you don't throw them back, you collect them and build a neighbor. Okay, I know these words, but I will say to you, you can, if you don't if you don't take their revenge, you don't know, these are things will kill you. Now I am saying to you, I am to, if you don't say uh, you have to speak with your own way, and you create some of language. In this language also you can say with this language very interesting. This language is tools, like now also I am relieve my feelings because of all this incident. I speak out, I just speak out. If I don't if I couldn't speak out, what would happen? If I couldn't speak out, what would happen? Now also I am feeling good, I am feeling happy, I am feeling I am also doing, enjoying. Because of that I create something, which things I cannot speak in front of you, which things I cannot I couldn't speak, never. And these things are also already like a like pins to me in my mind always. But like then I will share with you some of incidents. One of my friends also, like what would happen, and I will say another day. These are this type of sentences you can say, which are who are people like who are people doing, who are people did some of wrong things with you. You can, how do you repent, but not, you can say with them, they are did, they did some wrong things with me, and because I couldn't do them, because of I am now getting feel I didn't create I didn't create problem. I try to solve my problem. That's why some of, if some of poor person like this, if you die poor, I didn't do never harmful things others people. I always try to stay with them with a good relation. I always try to make a good relation because my work was painting. That's why I always say to them, you do this type of words. But they do not listen. They always try to pinch me, they always try to hurt me. Because nowadays also I don't care them, because some of incidents also you can share with us other things. These are things is now I am, and that's why I say I will feel good. And in this morning walk, if I can say, these are words, if I can share to you, and which are things I get some negative things, and no matter, and this is called this no. I think this. I think I did some of good things all time for me, and I didn't do which are things for harmful to others people. I say always, like, if you think life is a game, now also I'm thinking, if you think life is a game, you can play it. And some of people, these are incidents also. Now I'm saying to you, thinking is very difficult, okay? And these things okay, now some of things, if you don't, if you cannot say these are things, these things will create these things, uh, and these things will, like this, these things will create some like harmful, not harmful, these things will মানে ওই চিন্তাগুলো তোমাকে জ্বালাতন করবে। But what is it? Jalatan, man, some tears, some, these are things, tears to you. You can say these are words. No matter what will happen, who will say to you. And one of friends also, what he did with me, and some of my wife also yesterday, who said to me, and who said to me what you did with them. But I said, no, never. I didn't think. Well, I try to live with them good, like a good person. And one of also my friends, whose name was like, I didn't say to him his name. He also did with me some of wrong things, and I always would say to him, and also did some of bad things. I will say again and again, one of story, this is story, every story I will say to you. If I couldn't share like also many stories also, many stories, we always these are story always create some worriness. That's why if I, and we all our time we think about this story, and how we get this, how I say against them. That time they won't come to us. Because of that, so many people, they would come to me, and they took out some good things from me, but they do not thankful to me. And but I think always, God, thankful. I am very thankful for you, and I always say to you, good morning sun, good morning environment, good morning weather. And this weather also good, very nice things. And I also now also I am working with you, and these things are very nice and interesting. All time I want to work with you. And some bad situation, some good situation will come to us. It is not matter. But now also I found one things, which are things declared in your mind. You just to try to speak with these words, and what will happen? Nobody will say nothing to you. But in our life, we are all people. We couldn't speak our, like, worriness, sadness, and they will say, don't say, these things will help to you. But these things will don't let you good things. These things always try to do, they always try to create some bad things. When you will do some good things, these things will declare to you, then you will back from here. Because of that, they always these are things, if you don't think, you couldn't do nothing in your life. So, my dear friends, all time I say to you, all time I will say to you, now so I am understanding these things, what will happen, what is happening in my mind. If I couldn't say of these words, if I couldn't say of these words, and what will happen. Now also some person, they will say in these are words, if you can say in front of people, and what will happen, then you can get relief. Some of people all time declare to us, some of people all time, and now also today I am I break these rules, and some of things I always try to share what would happen. Nobody will give you nothing, and all our time we try to against them. We always try to revenge them, and they already their revenge. They already did their things. Now also, if I didn't take this revenge, if I didn't take this reason, I didn't take this revenge. Just this is time for me. I want to speak these are words, but in front of not them. I will speaking like this, God, and a God who will help to me, who will say to me, and like also in weather, in surrounding, whether I am speaking to alone, but I am making video, and which video, and which type of video. Okay, now one thing is, if you can speak, I'm also speaking on own things, on own way, and these are things you can speak. And also now these are all this story. If I say some of stories also, now my my father-in-law, what he did with me, but they also died. But I think also, who are people, if I say to him, like and they did some wrong things, and I am doing good things, but they didn't they didn't capture, and they didn't understand what is happening and with me. They all time, many people, they always would say to me about me wrong things, wrong words. They always would use, they used to use some wrong words with me, but I didn't say nothing to them. Because of that, I am doing some good things, and good, I always try to them, but they didn't listen to me. They didn't understand to me. They didn't they 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 couldn't, they couldn't listen to me. They couldn't understand to me. They couldn't but this is my, I'll say that this is my, that's why people say, people will people like this, people hate the truth, luckily the truth doesn't care. Because of that, I didn't listen them, but because I had good things against them. If I can do, that's why they are get some. Also now also I am thinking, who are did with me some with me bad things, and who did some who create some bad things with me. They also what to say, no matter, and so they couldn't leave more. They couldn't live more, and I am waiting for them. Because of that, we listen one of words: when you will die, you have to do meet with this jamras, but jamras will give you punish. It is not, jamras means we are, and who are people good, and they always wait for you, and when your time will finish, and I will talk to you, and I will say to you. These are things, you can say, I am also these are things revenging time, when you will revenge, when, and like also when some of like enemy, and some of enemy, some of guilty person, some of negative person, when they will say to you something, but they did these things with you and you didn't do. But after few days later, when your time will come, then you can say with them something, and then you will get relief. Like also many feel this is true story. Like uh, I always say, my dear friends, my dear sons, my dear students, if you think this English language, then you can share with your own things, and which are things. These things is important. We also think what we want to do, what we can do, but this is steps also. You can cross these steps, you can cross these are steps, and what will happen, who will say? Nobody will say how many things you are doing these things all time. Like also somebody, and some of the honest person, they always try to speak true, and truth does not care. Some person, they will say. Now also in our surrounding life, somebody says, you don't say with them, but you can say. If you say, and which are words, like if you understand this language, you can speak anything. What will happen? Nobody, just like I am speaking to you on my God. I am sharing with my gods. Oh God, oh God, you given me life, you given me this job. I am doing for you. God will God send me for them. Some of person who are doing, and the God said to me, now you have to do these things. Because of that, in our surrounding life, so many problems, they are creating some all-time problem. But how you will do punish them with these activities, with this knowledge? Only this power education has more knowledge. Only with this power you can punish them. But no, and who are didn't speak to you, who are didn't understand, who couldn't understand, it is the punish you are doing, punish them. Because of that, they are did some of negative things with you, but you have some of you have some of opportunity. And like also, when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. And also, these are opportunity when we are all people, we are all time, we are taking revenge. So this, when I was old, when I was young, some of person, they did some of bad things, or also he or she did, and some of negative things is not I did. And we also learn from our natural environment. These are environments come from our natural things. If I would say to, if my father would say, always would stay with me, and I didn't do, I couldn't do, and these things is very very dangerous things. And my dear friends, always try to speak your inner way. If you try to speak these are thinking skills you have to do, develop with these things. You have to do think with these things. So thinking is very difficult. When you will start to think, then you will understand what is happening, what will happen, and what is happening with this incident. Now also, today I learned today. I have learned one thing, and that's why our mind doesn't work. What is why doesn't work, and which are works already we said. You cannot speak these words. These words, it is inner things. But if I say to you, okay, no matter, you can say with these words which are things happening in your mind. So all time you try to speak good things or bad things also, you can try to speak. if you don't speak, these are bad things will work in our mind. Some of some of what's dirty water. You think what is dirty things? Dirty water you drunk before, and these are things now you declare, you are remembering. Our mind is always remember bad things and bad situation. Always they capture. Because of that, this is our human psychology. Human psychology. We are living in our social and surrounding life, because always we try to revenge to others person, because this is our uh, life. That is called life. I will say to you, that is called life. And my dear friends, my morning also in here today. Now I will finish my video, then I will say who are watching my video who will understand. But I am thinking nobody will understand my things, and who understand, uh, who will watch, and who are watching my video, then who watch my video, I will say to them some of them thank you. I will say thank you for them. Bye and goodbye. Have a nice day. This